What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you, well, with another Market Watch today. Before we begin with our Market Watch, I just want to say that I'm back to streaming. Go ahead and click on my link down below in my description. On my Twitch channel, I'm going to be streaming at least 5 days a week. This week's going to be a little bit more because we had the remote regionals yesterday, which was absolutely amazing. Making top 4, which is a great feeling. Actually have a calendar. It's put up in this room. About the times we're gonna be streaming and all that jazz. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, I would greatly appreciate it. Like I said, link's gonna be down below. I greatly appreciate every single body. We are playing branded Despia adventures, but I am looking to play other decks. In fact, honest opinion, comment down below. Let me know what deck should I play next. There's a lot of great decks in this game, and I would love to try every single version of them. I would love to try all the decks, and it starts with you. Let me know what you think is the best deck to play down below in the comment section. All right. So the ban list should be coming out any second now, and if it does, I will be going live on Twitch to look at it, and we'll talk about it, we'll discuss it, and say what's the impact on the market. Is it worth buying or selling cards? And what do we do with the new ban list we should be getting? Now, we don't know when the ban list is going to drop, to be honest with you, but we are speculating it's going to be dropping soon. In fact, I'd be honest, I thought it'd be out by now, to be 100% honest with you. With that said, I do think the ban list is definitely going to be coming out, and I would not be surprised even afterwards, or even as you're watching this video, the ban list just comes out, and then we have to reevaluate the way the game's being played. The recent YCS this past weekend showed us that branded adventurers, or branded Despia, whatever you want to call it, is one of the best decks in the game. Will it be hit so soon? Probably not. But once again, with the bans, you never really know. The bans can make hits. The bans can do things. Even things that you just don't expect whatsoever will be on this ban list. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. All right. Another thing I want to talk about is Flunderies. Flunderies is getting we're getting a reprint that's going to help lower the price of Flunderies. It's actually going to be a relatively inexpensive deck to play. And I might actually buy this deck and build it and play it on stream. I might play a budget version of Flunderies, showing you guys, hey, listen, there are great budget decks out there, and you can go ahead and play them and still get wins. And yeah, you have to play Flunderies, but you can get wins. You don't want to pay a lot of money to play Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh is considered so allegedly pay to win or whatever. No big deal. You can go ahead and play Flunderies and actually play, period. And once again, they're going to be a relatively cheap deck. The only card that costs a little bit of money right now for Flunderies is N-Pen. I think you need like 1 or 2 of them. Flunderies, the Advent of Adventure, I believe you need 3 of these. And the rest of the deck is dirt cheap. So once again, like I said, I might be doing videos. I might be playing this live for you guys. And we'll go over it and we'll talk about whether or not this is a good deck in the format or not. I think it's probably one of the best budget decks in the game right now. So yeah. Obviously, with branded, with the new best deck in the game, everything is worth something. Everything. If it's a card being used, a card being not used. Not every build of the branded version uses Edge and Chain, but I personally use it. I know a lot of players that also use Edge and Chain, that whole Frifer package. With that said, any version, including a common at Across Souls, is going to start you at roughly $4. Going as high as the Super Rare and Fusion Enforcers, at that boy's going to run you about $10. By the way, Frifer Patrick itself, whether it's rare or ultra rare, it doesn't matter. It's roughly around $7 a copy. It doesn't matter if rare or not rare. It's just money. We also have Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier. This card, either Legendary Duelist Magical Hero, is one of the very few hero cards that are just hard to get. It's only in one set, Legendary Duelist Magical Hero, and it has exponentially increased. I mean, look at that rise. The current price point of the card is looking to be roughly around $71 to $72 with tax and shipping and all. It's definitely a card that's a must-have card if you are looking to play Heroes. And don't get me wrong, with the recent reprints of Heroes, everyone can still access the deck, but you still need to get Liquid Soldier. It's a one-of, but it's a $70 one-of. Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries is a card I always thought was a great card. I still think it's an excellent card. A lot of players also agree with me when you realize the fact that this card's good against just about almost every deck in the game. You want to play this card against Branded? Sure, hit Lubellion. They can't cycle that easily anymore. Looking at Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries right now, the current price point of the card, if you wanted to get a... We'll go with a first edition version of the card. First edition version of this card is going to run you roughly around $41. After that one's sold, by the way, the price point hits near $47 to $49 for a Ghost Reaper Winter Cherry. Why? Because this card is a blowout card. This card helps you a lot in the mirror match if you are looking to play any kind of branded variation. And overall, this is just a really good card that a lot of players are just forced to, well, kind of side at the moment. Whether you're playing the best deck or you're playing against the best deck, you're really going to want Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries. And that begs the question. I mean, the past, month or two, Ghost Belt and Ghost Supreme Winter Cherries have spiked exponentially. What else could be the next Ghost Girl card that could have value? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. It might even be Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. You might laugh at me until you look at the chart. And then it's really hard to laugh when you're looking at facts. Like, the price has been rising on this card. I personally don't know why, but the price point of this card right now is roughly around $17 a copy for Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. Probably the least played out of Ghost Sister package. It's still $17, which is absolutely insane. Me personally, whether it's a good ghost girl or a bad ghost girl, and not in the freaky way, I'm still gonna buy a Playstyles card, first edition of Ritual Prince Secret Rare. Hopefully Konami makes a reprint of it as an ultimate rare in any of these cards, and that would be like the go-to, and you can sell your secret rares after that. But until that moment happens, that would be the highest rarity version. That's personally what I like to go and grab. That's why I have a playset of all the ghost girls, first edition Secret Rare, because I felt like, hey, listen, just because Ash is good, these might not be good now, but doesn't mean they won't be good later. Also, they have the waifu weird tax. We're gonna call it WW tax because that's basically what this is, let's be honest. All right, pendulums might start getting good again. Now, we don't know which build is gonna be the best build of pendulums. We don't even know pendulums will be good with the new support, or will this get blown up by the meta. We have zero idea. But I do think pendulums have a chance of being another meta deck in the format. Whether it's tier 1, 1.5, or tier 2, that's up for speculation. With that said, Magista Paladin, Ascended Dragon Slayer, Ultimate Rare out of Dimension of Chaos, it's a pretty good card. And to be honest with you, with a price point of $7, it's not a bad pickup. This card has been going down a lot lately, so I think at $7, that's an excellent way to go ahead and grab this card. Nobody's looking at right now, and it's an Xyz for pendulums. Will it be used for pendulums? Who knows? But I do think that picking up a card that's good for pendulums will at least put you in position where when these new cards do come out, you'll be ready for them. Book of Moon Ultimate Rare OTS Tournament Pack 13 is an excellent card. Period. Enough said. Looking at the market, it went from $120 to where it is right now at $77. I think this card is amazing. It's used in current meta with Flunderies. It's used in Goat format. It's used in Edison format. Like, this card is used all over the place. And yes, I believe there's a super rare Book of Moon from like the Turtle Pack, which is a lot harder to get. But in time, what's going to be more wanted? I think it's going to be Ultimate Rare Book of Moon. I think the Ultimate Rare Book of Moon will surpass the price of the Super Rare Book of Moon. And that's a bold statement, but let me back it up by saying the only reason Super Rare Book of Moon is worth any kind of value is because it's hard to get. There's not many on the market. Those owning it are not selling it. That said, Ultimate Rare Book of Moon at OTS One Pack 13 will one day be in the same situation where it's hard to get. Those holding it are not selling it. So I do think Ultimate Rare Book of Moon will be better in the long scheme of things. And I think for a $77 price point, it's a great pickup. I really think that a lot of people are looking at it, and I think that's when you should be going ahead and grabbing it. That's the best time to do it. Looking at first Ghost in the Past, it gives us an image on looking at the second Ghost in the Past. We'll talk about in a second. First Ghost in the Past had ghost rares that were crazy expensive. Looking at them right now, the only cards with any kind of value is Dark Magician, the Ghost Rare. We also have Blue Tournament of White Dragon Ghost Rare, but I mean, okay, I guess so. But for the most part, that's it. It's really Dark Magician. That's the valuable card. And to be honest with you, we kind of can see these prices almost matching up what I predict would be the new price points for the new Ghost Rare in Ghost in the Past too. Look at the set though, for value, there's not much in it. Everything got reprinted, and the ratios got spread apart pretty nicely, to be honest with you. Now, will Konami be doing this with second Ghost in the Past? You let me know. Could things be short printed to high heavens? Once again, you let me know. But looking at Ghost in the Past, the only card that has real value is Evenly Matched. Now, it did take a while for all these price points of these cards to settle down. It took about a week or two for these price points to even start going down and not being spiked back up. And then we look at the second Ghost in the Past, the second Haunting. Once again, we'll start with the Ghost Rares. I think Dark Magician Ghost will be worth a lot of money. I think Blue Oyster Dragon Ghost is going to be worth a lot of money. And the rest of these cards, I think they're going to have almost no value. And that includes Cyber Dragon. I know a lot of people go in shock or gasp, but that's because you play Cyber Dragons. Nobody else plays this card. And I do think Cyber Dragon Ghost Rare is a great card to pick up, but why grab it now when it's more than likely going to be going down? It got released in the same set as a Ghost Rare as Blue Oyster Dragon Dark Magician Girl. Those will be the money cards. And if those are all the hype and money, everything else Ghost Rare-wise is going to be going down, which is a great opportunity for you to grab those cards. Once again, not yet, but inevitably grab those cards. And I'll talk about when it's a good time to grab these cards. Look at the rest of the cards, though. Alibert the Jester Despia obviously is going to be the hottest card in this set on its debut. Other pre-sales on other websites are having this card go as low as $30. Is Alloy that easy to pose the question? It's a good question, to be honest. Deco Talker Heat is a great card, but it's a one-of. So I don't think it's gonna hold big value, as it is a one-of, and not every deck will be playing it. I think there's a deck that can really abuse Heat Soul, and I'm going to be talking about that deck and playing a deck on my live stream on Twitch TV. I think I have a deck that not only can beat Branded, the Despias, what we want to call it, Branded Adventure Despias or whatever, but can do it consistently. I have the anti-Despia deck, and I will be showing it on my channel, Twitch TV, YuGiOh_Paisano in the future. And if you want to stay tuned for that, make sure to go check it out, because I'm telling you right now, it includes one one Heat Soul, Deco Talker Heat Soul. It includes one of these cards, and it is a blowout of a deck. Look at the rest of the cards in the meta, though. I mean, in the Ghost and Fast 2, they're not bad, but once again, this is only good for reprints. And the thing is, me personally, when I see a set like this, the first thing I go to is what's being reprinted. And if I don't own the card, like say Secret Rare, like in the case of the hero cards, which we're not seeing on page 1. Okay, no, even better. We'll go with Rise of the Mega Monarch. A card's going to be used in Flunderies, right? So this is the reason why Flunderies are going to be more budget. I mean, look at that pre-sale price, 24. It's down to like $7. I think, and this is my prediction, Rise of the Mega Monarch Ultra Rare is going to drag the price of Secret Rises. Meaning, if you want to get original print Secret Riser, what better time to get it after this card has been out? You don't need to get it right now. You can wait a couple of weeks, and after you wait a couple of weeks, Rise is probably one of the most ideal cards to get in the game for original print first edition Secret Rare, as the Ultra Rare will be a $1 binder special. Nobody's running to grab Rises, Ultra Rares. Those who own the Secret Rises only own them because of Flunderies. Nobody's going, oh, I can use Riser in any other deck besides that. It's only using Flunderies, so it will grab the price of Secret Riser and throw it down, as you can players who are playing Flunderies will start gravitating towards other decks. So that's what I think is going to happen. I do think the market is going to be really moving fast. I think a lot of these cards, and these are great reprints, but they would drag the price points of a lot of other cards down. And those are the cards, if you want to get the max value within your collection, are the ones you're going to want to go ahead and grab. Yes, they will cost a couple of bucks extra, but they'll have the best value for trading and selling. And that's why we want to capitalize on. And like I said, there are a lot of great cards in Ghost in the Past 2. We'll wait for the set to fully be out before we break the entire set down and go over all the cards that I think are great to buy, great to sell, or even great to trade, which I think there's a lot of great value in this set. Listen, if you don't have Field Center, go ahead and click my link down below, smarttc.com. You guys have a gorgeous looking, beautiful looking, fully colored Zeus Field Center. This thing is absolutely amazing. It's a metal Field Center that has an NFC in the back that you can program to your phone. I show you how to do it on this website. You program to your phone, and by programming that to your phone, you're going to be able to go ahead and load up with your phone, just by moving to your phone, any kind of app on your phone, including the YuGiOh YGOPaisano app for your life points. This is an awesome piece of technology, as well as a gorgeous looking Field Center. A cool thing is, when you go to regionals and you get that little QR scanner, instead of running back every round and scanning it, all you gotta do is move it over to your Field Center, and it can load that up for you as well, just as easily. So once again, go ahead and grab that. Use my promo code down below. You'll be able to save some money and get them while they're around, because there's only a certain amount out, and after that, they're gone, and they're almost gone. And by the way, like I said, go ahead and check me out on Twitch, Twitch TV, /YuGiOh Paisano. YuGiOh_Paisano. It's in the description. Go ahead and check that out. I'd greatly appreciate it. We're gonna be playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh now. We're back to streaming, and I'm so excited. Hopefully you can come down and hang out with me too. It's your boy V. You boys also have a great day.